All right, so for your means, what you're going to do, and it looks like on this that was already in your output, you have a pretty good start here. So for your means, you go to exploration and descriptives, and that's where you can select any of these, so like this how frequently to that you created, right? And that's going to show you down here that your mean was 3.39 on your 1 to 5 scale, and your standard deviation was 1.3. So those are pretty easy to report. When you're getting into the correlations, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to regression, and you're going to say correlation matrix. And you can see this is only showing you the ones that are available for you to actually correlate. You're going to have a much easier time if you go and turn some more of these variables into your scales, right? Because as it is now, you don't have very much that you can work with. But like you could put these two variables in, the how frequently to and the are you satisfied. And let's also say maybe you're going to correlate it with age. And then what's this one? How many hours? Let's just put all of them in there, just so I can give you a good example. And I always put to flag the significant correlations just because it makes it easier to see. So now if we pull this over here, what you'll see is right now none of these look like they are statistically significant, right? None of them have these little significant correlation flags on them. And you can check that down here that none of these p-values are showing a statistical significance. So what you're going to want to do is go through your questions that you asked and turn more of these infrequently, never, sometimes, always into these 1 through 5 digits like you did here. That way you actually have some more variables that you can work with to look for some correlation. And because of the way that you shorten this, I'm not really sure which how frequently this is and which are you satisfied this is. But to do these two that we can see, there's no direct correlation between age and how many hours a day are spent on assignments, right? That was not significant. So how we would interpret that would be to say there's no significant relationship between a person's age and how much they work on assignments. So maybe this idea that as someone's more mature, they spend more time on homework, or a more experienced student or anything like that, that isn't in here. But obviously that wasn't really your topic of interest. So your next step is going to be to get more of these variables into a form like you did here with these two variables, where you can use them in your correlations, and then let's see if we can find anything significant.